The touch of our innocence is fading. No answers for questions we keep evading. Before the sun went on, we can point the blame, but it doesn't matter. It ended before it begun. Now we run. The shadow lingers on. We feel the devil stare, but we move on like we don't care. 'Cause inside this house of glass,
If I were to have been told we'd a week away from Christmas right now, I don't know how I'd feel about that. But we are, and we're here. Hi everybody, I'm Fitz. Hello, welcome to the channel. Thanks so much for being here today. Southwest Airlines, real world ops, Las Vegas over to Los Angeles this afternoon in the PMDG 737. I appreciate everybody tuning in. It's been a minute. That's okay. Content's a little interesting to make content right now, but nonetheless, we are here. So yeah, we've got a route. We're already sim briefed up. We've got our payloads. We know what we need to do from a fuel, but we are dead empty. We're gonna get this thing rolling here in just a minute. But again, thank you so much for being here today. Real world ops. This is 1479, Vegas to LAX. This is the Fly Tampa scenery at Las Vegas. Fantastic scenery, honestly. Love it. It looks great. It doesn't perform half bad. And then we are heading on over to Los Angeles. The I build Los Angeles gets really solid reviews, so we'll check that out when we get there. So that's where we stand right now. Let's take a look real quick at our routing as we get ready to go here today. Just a quick glance at the nav charts. I just knocked water all over my desk. So anyway, routing here. We're going to the Randy 2 departure. I can't even read that transition, but that what was that? Randier, and then the black transition, and then really we're hopping right over to the Angela 4 arrival into LAX. So a pretty straightforward flight. This is not a very complicated one to do, and we're gonna get it knocked out here. So let's take us in the cockpit. Let's get into the cockpit here. Move our throttles. Let's reset our view. We're all set there. Get rid of the camera. I'll be right back, chat, and we're gonna get this thing set up and get ready to go. I'm not sure if there's much worse that could happen if somebody starts a stream than to have to knock over some water. I'm gonna put that in the background for now. There we go. All right, but I think we're all set now. All right, throttle. Take it easy. Oh, my whole mat's wet. Ugh. Anyway, so on board the 737 here. We actually, before we get started going, I know we need about 10,900 gallons of fuel. We're gonna go ahead and get that working. That'll take what I believe is the longest to do here. We are completely empty. Oh, actually, no, we don't need a ton of fuel, so we're just gonna we'll just take 11,000 even. We have over 9,000 left from our last flight, which we did last night midway to Vegas. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. We'll request the truck. We'll get it over here and start that process. A lot of trucks arriving. So based on our briefing from SimBrief, I believe it had us planning one left departure. Yeah, no, one right. So we will be planning one right for departure. So we're going to wait for that truck to get here. We'll start this fueling. Which it's here now. We're going to go ahead and start that. And then we will also go ahead and work on bringing in at least some of our bags. We have a good number of those. We're going to split this pretty even across the board. So then once that gets here, we will be ready to go. So once they arrive, we'll be all set. And then, we are maxed out. 148 passengers today. And we're going to go ahead and start boarding them as well. And then we're going to go ahead and move on. We're going to go ahead and initialize the FMS. We are all set here at Vegas. We've got that. We got everybody loading up and getting ready. Again, we are at Los Angeles. We are at gate C1. So back here in the corner. Let me take you outside. We'll take a look at that. So we are back here in the corner on the C terminal here. The taxi is not that far. It's just we got to come out and make a right, so we're not going too far. All right, then we're gonna load in our route here, and we're gonna go LAX. Then our departure is Ranger 2, black transition. And we're going to depart one right today. Then you're going to drive. That arrival not in. Yeah. Let's see here. Oh, the Angela. Okay, I was for J's. There we go, Angela 4. There we go. I don't know what will be landing. I assume 2 for configuration at LA, but we'll figure that out. All right, so we are good from a standpoint of route. Take a look here. Oh, we have this disconnect. Just connect that. So we're here. Chat. Black shatter straight to the transition. So this is really a hoppa. We're going to be on the departure and then straight over to the arrival. This is a RNAV departure. We'll take a look at that here in just a minute. Once we get a little more progressed through our pre-flight. I love my panel state. I'm fairly certain I did, yeah. So we're on one of the newer 700s Southwest has. Yesterday we flew one of the older aircraft over here. But as always, without issue. Alright, so we're gonna release the fuel truck. They are done. Give us all the fuel we need. We are about a third of the way loaded. We're gonna go ahead and start on that back bin. Once the fuel truck leaves, we'll be able to get the forward carts in and get that going as well. And then we are essentially at this point waiting on weights, so we're gonna wait for the aircraft to complete loading. Taking a look over at VATSIM, we have no ATC on at this time. Denver Center is the only ATC on, so we're gonna go ahead and head on over to Uticom. We'll start listening to folks over there. We're gonna dial in 122.8. Switch Aruba. Switch that on over. There we go. We should have now the sultry sounds of Unicom. Go ahead and clear the caution. And we'll get some fuel pumps on. There we go. We're not going to need the logo right now because there's just no point. We are going to climb up to 340 today, so we're going to go ahead and set cabin out. And guys, I'm not doing this exactly to checklist or spec, so, you know, come here for that. Today is not that day. We are simply just getting things ready to go and get. Okay. I think we're pretty much all set there for the overhead. And let's go ahead, and while we've got it, let's take a look. Over here at this departure. Make sure we understand what's going on. There we go. Brand or two, I believe that's what this is going to be called. Either way. Let's take a look at the instructions here for one left, one right. Climb heading 014. It's a pretty much 2,680 feet. Then left turn direct Bessie at or above 5,000. Then on track to Hurley. Then Cruden at or above 10,000. Okay, so it's pretty straightforward. We're gonna depart one left, one right. Start our turn. Randy at 4, looks like Rudy at 4, Bessie at 5, Sells at 8. Cruden out here at 10,000, and then Randy. So looks pretty straightforward, not super complicated. I'm not overly worried about that. Let's take a look at the airport diagram. So as I mentioned, we're over here in the corner of the sea gates. And we're going to be going to one right. So over here. So we're going to have to come out of the end. We're going to jump on Bravo all the way down. Delta around. So that's, again, not a complicated taxi. Just something to be mindful of. Alright. We're going to go ahead and start loading that cargo on the front. We can go ahead and release these guys. They are done. It looks like cabin crew are continuing to load 112 passengers of 148. So we are getting that wrapped up as well. Fuel is already on, so we're all set. We have, and that right there shows that. So all good there. Not far from getting out of here. All right, let's take a look outside here as we continue to get wrapped up and loading passengers. Or just stay here, Vegas. It is cleared 1,000. We're not gonna have any problems, any issues at all getting out of here. No weather concerns at all. This will be pretty straightforward. Okay. While we are sitting here, we go ahead and roll in 10,000. Here, we're gonna go ahead and roll in, what was that? 014. I went the wrong way on the heading. There we go. And then we will set our V-speed, we'll set our speed plus 10 here in just a second. We're super light, so getting out of here is gonna be really easy. There's no point in trying to push this in any way. So we're gonna derate everything. Almost done loading there. We are almost done loading passengers as well. So yep, we are complete there. They are wrapping that up, so we're gonna go ahead and go
traffic, United
up here to the
320
top.
on final, runway 1 left, Las Vegas.
Bring that APU on. Kick that bleed on. And we are done, so we could go ahead and release these guys as well. Now that we've completed that, we go ahead and go through, pick up our zero fuel weight. We are all set. We want 5 on the reserves when we get there. We'll run a cost index of 15. And this is calling for optimum 310. We're going to see if we can get to 340. Unable 280 at Gleason. That's okay. We'll sort that out when we get there. We'll derate our takeoff just a little bit. And go climb 1. Flaps 15. And 642 on the trim. We'll roll that in. Probably good enough there. Close enough anyway for us. Throwing our V-speed. So we'll do let's do 154. We're just going to be super slow. We're light to get out of here. So actually, we'll just round this to 160. Just okay. All right, cool. We're all set there. I believe we are good to go. Let's check doors.
Las Vegas traffic, United 320, short final, runway 1 left, Las Vegas.
Everything's closed up. We're closing that main door right now. That is completed. And we can go ahead and cut loose the jetway. We're going to go up here. Flip over to APU. Make sure our brake is set. Do need to bring our A cars on really quick.
Now free to move about the country.
Download our booking. Let's go pull that up right here. There we are. We're gonna start that bad boy. A-Cars is running. All right. So let's go to the top. Panel. Dial damper on. All right, we're all set there. We don't need any AI. It's not needed today. Fuel config is good. We forgot to turn on our anti-collision. That's all right. We're all set now, though. We have APU. We're going to kick off our packs. We're going to need that air to start these engines here in just a second. And I believe we are ready to get the heck out of here at this point. Gonna release those chocks. Then so I don't know how we're gonna do this pushback here. I have to do this very carefully because I think we're gonna have to push. Back it to the left, maybe? Let's try this.
Cockpit to ground.
All right,
Go ahead.
here we go.
We've been cleared for pushback and start. They want the tail to our left. Roger that. Ready for pushback. Tail to the left. Release brake brake, please. Brakes released.
Okay.
Las Vegas traffic, United 320, clear runway 1 left, crossing 1 right, taxi via Delta Charlie.
The
for
right
parking.
side going here
Las
first.
Vegas.
Here we go.
Okay. 2%. And then we're going to roll in fuel. Just keep an eye on this push. I think we're gonna have to stop there. Yeah, we'll have to stop it there. Yeah. All right. Either way, we're okay. We can get out of here from here. Right side's good. Yep. Let's pull left side now. And we're spinning up. Here comes fuel left side. We're gonna go ahead and transition power on the right side. Wait for the starter to flip back over. There we go. We'll transition power. We could go ahead and shut down APU. Packs are back in. I think we are all set at the top for now. Taxi light. Runway. We're set. Okay. We're all good there. 2, 3, 4, 5. And then let's give a call to Unicom. Let them know we're taxiing. Yeah. Las Vegas traffic, Southwest 1479, taxiing Seagate 721 right for departure south next track. All right, here we go. Good to go there. Hold brake. And we're out of here.
Las Vegas Center, SCO is 5633, radio check. Can anyone hear me?
Yeah, got you loud and clear.
Copy this.
What's going on here? Oh, is the tug still there? Probably. Okay, yep. Stop that pushback. Alright, and we're off. All the way out here to the line. You're very light, so not a lot of thrust in this thing rolling. And this is Charlie right here that we're going to pass over. We're going to keep moving here. Take a right on Bravo. Overshot that. We were booking it there. That's okay. We'll slow down now. Take our time. Smart. Block. Rain radar up there so we can see. Continue all the way down here. See the Vegas Strip out there. I love this scenery. It looks so good and it performs well for what it is. We continue straight ahead here on Bravo. And then the third left we're gonna make, and so we get down to the departure end of the runway. All right, flight director's on. LNAV, VNAV this. Oh, actually, no, we just need to heading it. There we go. Yeah. Good, we're all
Las
set.
Vegas traffic, Skyway 5633, boarding from 7200 is begun to gain push and start from gate 50. We'll be facing the east.
Gonna hook the left here. Vegas traffic southwest 1479, crossing runway 26, right at Bravo. That was actually Delta, the transition through there. Vegas traffic, Southwest 1479 is actually clear of 26 right on Delta, coming up on 1 right. Any arrival traffic advice. Vegas traffic.
And whoever that is trying to get through the mic is literally unreadable, unfortunately.
I find that hard to believe. All right, hold short. Double check something. That there, good. No, don't know what that problem. All right, we got the departure up now from a chart perspective. We know what we're doing here. Vegas traffic, Southwest 1479, taking runway 1 right for the Rander 2 departure. Go. We're all set there. We are steady and flashing. We're all good. Big. All good at the top. All good down here. Take off the big. RTO and brakes. We're all set. Let's go. This is gonna happen really quick for us. Take off power.
80 knots. V1. Rotate.
Rotate.
Positive rate of climb.
Here it comes up. Start our turn here. Wow, what a cool view. Ride over the strip. Oh, that is insane. That is super cool, actually. All right, we're all set there. We're climbing and flying. We're good. Airport's behind us. That turn was fast, and we're all set. Good. All right, we're direct Bessie now. Hurley Gruden. Above all this, we're fine. We are good, good, good. Let's actually roll in. Brief row here. And we're set there.
Las Vegas traffic, Skyway 5633 has completed its push and start in base east. Is about to get taxi to
All set in that regard.
Via Charlie Delta.
Good here. Fuel's configured. All set. Here's up. Yep, we're all set. Flaps. After takeoff checklist, alcohol complete. No concerns from a terrain perspective. We are climbing well. Just hooking a left back pretty much back where we came from. As you can see out there out the window, there's the runway, or there's the airport. We are pretty much downwind at this point from where we took off from. We are booking it. Past 10,000, landing lights can come off. There we go. All right, now let's take a look at the departure real quick. Bring that up. So, as I mentioned, yeah, there we go. So we right here just over cells 8,000. We're gonna continue down to Gruden above 10. So we are well and clear there. And Rander at 13. And then our transition is, oh, I can't remember exactly which transition we're out here on. I'd have to double check it. Oh, black, okay. So let's pull this back up. Actually, that's not the right one. There we go. Can we overlay that? There we go. I love this. Cool. This is cool stuff. So here we are. We're just trucking it down, and we'll head to black, and then straight to Shatner, and then for the Angela 4. So all set there. We put that away for now. We're on the climb. We're on speed. We were, like I said, we're super light, and this is even, I mean, this is pretty high, obviously, but we are very light today, so it's pretty easy to get up here. And again, it's a relatively short flight. Let's take a look at our progress page. 209 miles to go. 2101 Zulu. So I mean, we're going to be landing in 45 minutes. This is going to be a very, very quick flight. Pop standard. We're all set there. Come over here to the first officer side. Hit standard as well. 18,000. Let's check. Oh no, VNAV, we're all set there. Panel config is good. No cautions. All set. Yeah, we're all good. Take a look outside. Gorgeous day out here on the West Coast. I don't do too much West Coast flying, so this is a rare treat for me, honestly. I don't do much West Coast flying. I really don't. Everything's looking good. No concerns so far. I don't expect there to be any, honestly. We just need to figure out what we need to land at Los Angeles. That won't be that big of a deal. Actually, while we're doing that, let's go ahead and pull up. I'm going to pull up the weather for LA. Like I said, I imagine we're going to be Yep, 360 at 6. Scattered 250. It's another it's a gorgeous day in LA as well. So it'll definitely be 2425 flows. So, SimBrief called 24 right, so we're gonna go ahead and call that as well. And while we are keeping that, go back to the charts. By the way, is my I did not realize that was not recorded. Just a second, Chad, I will. Get that banner fixed at the top. There we go. Perfect. I bet she will work now. Just a second here, Chad. I am working to get my overlay issue fixed. Technology. That was 1,000 to go, Horn. Almost done with the climb. There we go. We're working now, I believe. Yeah, we're working now. All right, cool. All right, let's go back to, yeah, we are at 340, so we're good on the cruise. I need to double check something here. We're at top of descent in 41 miles, so we need to go ahead and actually focus up. All right, so let's. Oh. Legs. It's rolling 14. That's the bottom of the rival. $14 set. We are VNAV'd for that. All right, now let's take a look at the charts. And see what we got. So we know we called 2-4 right. Let's take a look at the approaches. Couple options, Yankee and the Zulu. So a ton of options here. Right off of our transition. Boy, it looks like everything's available right off that transition. Let's go to the RNAV Yankee. There's no reason why we can't. Off of Circus. Oh, I hate what does that. There we go. And then straight down the line for the right side. So 2-4 right. So we're all configured there. Now let's go down here and configure this. We are going RNAV Yankee 2-4 right. Circus is the transition. That's fine. We'll clear that. We're going to figure out how to make it. Clear that. All right, we're all set. We are programmed. And top of speeds 26, or the top of descent 26 miles. Let's zoom out just a little bit here. So, looking back at the chart, just to kind of give us an idea. So, we are trucking down the arrival already. We're about to actually start our descent into Los Angeles. And then we're going to pick up the RNAV Yankee 2-4 right approach at Circus. So we'll transition right off the arrival into the approach. And then let's take a look at that approach procedure. There we go. So as I said, the RNAV Yankee GPS for 2-4 right. Coming off of Circus here. We'll bebop down Skull, Decor, Bria, Pollock, Livin'. And it looks like we've got pretty much steps each segment there all the way down. So looks like we're pretty straightforward here. This should be a pretty I won't say a slam dunk approach, but this should be pretty easy. And then yeah, Living at 6,000, Broke 5,000, Mercy 4,000, Kobe 2,200. And then right down pretty much the ILS, or right down the glide slope. All right, so we overlay the approach. We're looking at it. Go ahead and kick that off for now. We don't need that anymore. One thing I do want to check before we get too much closer here is the going to gate 14. We gotta figure out where that's at. Head outside, and 9 miles from top of descent before we start working down that engine port arrival, the engine port arrival. Yeah, not a lot of West Coast flying for me, so this is all a treat. I flew all the way out to LA last night from Midway, left a very cold and snowy Chicago to head here. And take here. Just doing some research here real quick. Hang tight. Okay. I see where we're going now, I believe. All right. Top of descent, we're actually working our way down now. All the way through here. We're actually about to make that right turn towards Gleason in a mile. We're pretty much configured from an FMS perspective all the way to the approach. Here comes the turn. And passing now through 29.9, right on speed. We'll go ahead and dial in 7,000 on the MCP. That'll get our attention as we get a little closer here. But as you can see on the map here, once we're going to pass through this arrival, we'll get to Sturgis. Remember, that's our transition off this arrival onto the approach. It is pretty much a straight shot down runway center line. So this will be a fairly easy approach. Got to set this. Continuing down here and passing 25. Take a look at the overhead, and we are configured. We're not going to need anti-ice. It's the conditions just don't merit it. Good on packs. Everything's good there. The taxi is actually going to be not very far, and I'll show you that here in just a second. So we'll probably want to get APU cranking before we even, before we get too much into the taxi. Let's, of course, unable 270 at Circus, but that's fine. We're gonna make that happen. Let's take a look at some approach rests. So we go flaps 30 at 130, flaps 40 129. Really not much difference here. Let's just go max, and we will plan for 129 on the VREF. All set there, still trucking along. MCP set to 7,000. We'll dial in 240 here on the heading. If we need to go around, we can just punch in that. But if we need to go around, we have lateral nav off this. We do have a mist off this approach. And then Circus right here is about just a little under 30 miles away from us. Follow for some drag. As you can see, we're a little off speed over here. Working that is pretty much, we are down the runway center line, turning there, getting close to turning there now. Take that off. So we're gonna want to bring this thing to a halt as fast as we can, just because of the taxis is not far, but it's closer to the arrival into the runway. So we're rolling auto brakes 2, and again we're doing 129 on a VREF. Let's check the HUD. This aircraft is equipped with it, so we certainly want to take advantage of it today. Yeah, okay, that's bright enough. Last night it was too bright and had to turn it down. I wanted to make sure this had been reset, so we're all set there. Just trying to get it just to fit. Oh. So HUD's good. We are still good on little fast actually on speed. And 3004 on altimeter. Go ahead and roll that in. Do it on the standby. All set. Let's go over here to the co-pilot side as well. That's a slightly hard to read that sideways. We got it. And we're good. As you can see, the missed approach has started to come into view here. We're actually going to throw some speed brakes out now. We are a little fast. All right, so downside of 18,000, no concerns up top, no concerns on the bottom. We are going to RNAV Yankee approach. We've got that programmed. It's locked, set, ready to rock. Speeds are configured. No major approach concerns. So I think set there. Pull back the speed brakes a little bit. We met our speed target. We should meet below circus at 14 just fine. We're all set there. I got one more peep at the charts, make sure I wasn't missing anything. We're a little fast, we'll get the speed figured out here, we'll slow down. And we're 5 from Skull, so good. All set, all set, all set. Coming up on 10,000, let's get ourselves bright and light. All the lights are on, we're set there, here steady, no concerns at the top, and landing 2 right. And that's set. Arm spoilers, we're gonna need those. We're going to start that turn, and this will be the turn that puts us pretty much right down the center line of the runway. You're just trying to figure out what the best method to get there is. See on the display here, above 8,000 to Bria, then Palak. That's when things are getting a little more sporty. We're gonna keep the speed up as much as we can here.
Do you know what the departure is today? Like to the departure runway? LAX. Okay, because I had a nice head-to-head with someone on when I was on a short farm for 25 right, so just want to make sure.
LA traffic Southwest 1479. Up in the RNAV Yankee 24 right approach. Just ahead for you. LA traffic. Alright, let's go put those brakes out again. I think we're starting to make the field out here. Chad, I've not seen this scenery, by the way. So, this will be the first time we're seeing it together. I hope that wasn't a mistake made by me by not loading this prior to actually flying to it. Not that I'm worried it's bad or anything at all. It's gotten great reviews. I'm worried about, like, what is it going to do to frames since it's not been loaded before. Put slats out, throw flaps 1, actually go flaps 5. Oh, that's why we stopped there. I am. How high are we? Oh gosh. Got all the drag out here. Oh, catcher. Oh, we'll catch it. I believe. Yeah, we're catching up on her here. Yeah, we're set. We're closing up on her. LA traffic, Southwest 1479, 5 miles from Kobe, 24 right. LA traffic. Gotta do more West Coast flying. Just gotta do it. On the bars, we're all set. Green is good. Bringing another notch of flaps in. Lights in sight, runway in sight. Flaps 15. Flaps 25. We'll leverage some more spoiler. Gotta get stable here quick. Alright, spoilers armed. We're good. We're stable. And airport in sight. Runway in sight. We're gonna about to take it. We'll take it at 1,000 here. Last notch of flaps. Should be. Yep, that was last notch. Stable. Looking good. Gonna take it from here. We got runway mid.
100. 50. 30. 10.
Oh, no, 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 no. That was messy. One of my worst landings on stream. How about that? Oh, that was sucked. LA traffic, Southwest 1479, crossing 24 left. LA traffic. All right, we need to make a left here. This is our left. shot it. From the overhead. There we go. Our charts. Got our taxi chart out here. Oh, we gotta go all the way down. Goodness gracious, that one. Pull them up a little bit. We got a long way to go. Amateur hour here. You're not following the line. Terrible landing. Oof. Hi, honey. I was really hoping for a really short roll out there. We just make a quick high-speed left, be at the gate. That was not necessarily the case. Holy frame rate, Batman. Hopefully it's just because this is the first time it's been loaded. I didn't restart after I purchased either. I probably should have done that. We'll make the third right up here. I mean, it's very nice scenery. It's just, ooh, the performance. Go down here, we'll make the next right into Terminal 1.
Big traffic at LO 165 approximately 826 at Alpha.
Alright, we're going to slow her down a little bit here. I think go deep into the pocket down here. Then 14 will be the next one. Here we go. on in. Bring her to a stop. There we go. Put on a brake. We're all set there. Actions. Let's go ahead. Put our chocks in. Let's request that. Request the ground power so we can keep you off. Jetway's coming. Oh, I keep screwing that up. It's actually should have a jetway here already. Yep, don't. Okay. Up the front, turn. We can go ahead and call these guys. Start planing. We're all set. Alright, well, we made it. It was not as graceful of a landing as I would have liked, but that's okay. It happens to the best of us.
Burbank traffic developed 165, departing runway 15 Burbank.
So, we are here. We got, we're about to start unloading this thing, and well, listen, I appreciate you tuning in. That was a sporty landing, like I mentioned, but we made it. We're at LAX. We're at key 14, and we just completed operations of 1479. Let's take a look here real quick. What was the landing rate on that? Not terrible. 360. Could have been worse. Could have been better, but we're all set. All right, chat, I'm out of here. I'm Fitz. Thanks so much for tuning in. I know that was a little bit of a different than what we did last, the last content we posted out, but I appreciate you tuning in. And yeah, we're gonna get out of here. Thanks so much. We'll see you next time. Twitter.com/I'mFitz for all the latest and greatest, and we're gonna go live next time. Okay. Happy holidays if I don't see you before Christmas. So long now. Bye.